What is going on, guys? Snickel here, and today I have another update video for you guys. Today, or this week, is September 30th, and I've been pretty busy over the weekend. I actually am putting this video out a little later than I really wanted to because I've been pretty busy with some games over the weekend. So anyway, looking here, so last week was the 23rd. So the 23rd, I mean, Dying Light is still the cutoff. I'm still playing the same games. But this has been a very, very impactful week for getting games done. Now, during the week, I wasn't doing too much. I was still chipping away at Guitar Hero. I was still doing some stuff in Destiny, but I wasn't doing too much. So, what ended up happening is earlier in the week in Destiny 2, I ended up getting where is it? I ended up getting the collections badge. That was on like Thursday or something. Someone told me about a method to get one of the collection badges pretty easily, which is to just take all your legendary shards, go buy materials for planets, go to those planets, and then buy the armor at the planets, and then you can get a collection badge for just getting armor at certain planets, or all the planets, the base planets. So I did that, took a few days, but I did that, finally got the collection badge done, so that's pretty sweet. Then tonight, right before I'm actually recording this video, I ended up completing the exotic quest for Cade's Will, which gave me the Ace of Spades. So I did those two trophies, which is what I wanted to do this week. As you can see, I still have to do the 10 Forsaken exotic weapons or armor, which I have 2 at the moment. I need to do the Triumph Seal, which there's only been, I think, 2 people that have gotten that trophy so far. And then obviously I need to beat the raid, which I'm planning on attempting to do the raid this weekend. So hopefully I can do the raid. And then after that, it's just signing on, doing powerful engrams, hoping to get exotic weapons, hoping Deserve sells some exotic weapons that I actually need. But other than that, it's just going to come down to a waiting game. And then the Triumph Seal is the same thing. It's going to be a waiting game to figure out what's actually going to be feasible to do. And I'm not going to have to sit here and play the game for 50 hours to get a Triumph Seal. So it's just going to come down to the waiting game once I get done the raid. But for the most part, I'm kind of done this. In my mind, I'm kind of done this. The exotics and the Triumph Seal, I feel like is just gonna whatever, that'll happen. But for the raid, again, the raid, I'm hoping to do it this weekend, if not next week. It's not like I need to really sign on every day. Like I had to do some of this other stuff. I was signing on and actually playing to try to do the exotic quest. I actually had to do a quest. The collection badge. I actually had to sign on and buy stuff every day. So I was signing on every day. I still want to sign on a few days out of the week to get powerful engrams to hopefully get some exotics. But for the most part, I want to be kind of done playing this game or thinking about playing this game every day at this point. So yeah, that's whatever for Destiny 2. So the other big push, which I talked about last week, was getting Guitar Hero Live done. So what ended up happening in Guitar Hero Live, last week I wanted to get done my 100 million points and try to get my 100 plays done. Now my 100 plays, I was at around 30 or 40 last week, and I realized plays are really stupid to get. The best way to get plays in the game is to have no plays, and when you get your daily sign-in bonus, you'll get 5 every day. I didn't know this, so I had like 5 plays on me at all times. So every time I got my daily sign-in, wasn't getting any plays. I was kind of confused. What's going on? So I used all my plays, signed in one day, got 5. Used those 5, signed in the next day, got 5. And then what I've been doing is just buying 10 plays from the store for the 6,000 coins. So right now, I think I'm in the high 80s right now for my plays. So I should be able to get my plays tomorrow because I have around 4,500 coins, and then hopefully I can get the 5 plays from the daily login tomorrow. So that's 15 plays total that I can get once I get to 6,000 coins. The other thing that I was trying to get last week, which I ended up getting tonight as well, was the 100 million points. I wanted to get that last Wednesday, but I didn't play too much of this game last week. Not as much as I wanted to. So as for Guitar Hero TV, the section of the game that's actually going down and going to become unobtainable, what else do I still have to do in this game? All I have to do in the Guitar Hero TV section of this game is the 100 plays, which, like I said, I'm at like the high 80s right now. And the other thing is the 1 million strums, which that progress is coming along, I guess you could say. I'm currently at about 270,000 strums at the moment. So it's not the highest. It's not as high as I want it to be, but my goal is to sign on every day, just strum, maybe set something up over the weekend to try to auto strum for me. I want to get that done. Once I'm done that, I'm basically done the game. Then I can actually play the single player and just get the platinum out of the way. But yeah, basically in Guitar Hero Live, all I have left in the Guitar Hero TV section of the game is the 1 million strums. So that's pretty relieving, but that's a big task. That's a pretty big task. So what else have I been playing? Last week I had mentioned that someone brought up Mod Nation Racers to me, basically told me you should do the game before the servers go down because you might not be able to play the game at all once the servers go down. So my goal was to try to work through the DLC last week and then work through the base game this week. Well, if you're looking at it right now, I'm done it. So what ended up happening was I worked through the DLC Friday and Saturday, I think was when I worked through it. And then what ended up happening was on Sunday, I was like, okay, I'll start working on the single player on Sunday. I was streaming it, and I was like, okay, really all I have to do is the collectibles and the challenges in the game. So I did that, and then as I'm looking through the thing, the only other trophy that I had to do in the game was to beat all 28 developer best laps. And I thought that was in like a time trials different section, so I thought I was going to have to do 28 races, and that would be a whole nother night. No, turns out those are calculated into your career, and I only had to do one race in order to get that trophy. So I did that, and it turned out to only take one night compared to me thinking it was going to take multiple nights. So I ended up doing all the DLC and the base game in Mod Nation Racers. So we got that platinum about a week, a little more than a week before the server shut down. So I'm not waiting until the last second like I usually do. But yeah, got that. That's great to get done. And matter of fact, now that we're talking about server shutdowns, I'm sure everyone heard that the servers are shutting down for Twisted Metal, what else? Warhawk and PlayStation All-Stars Battle Royale. Now, let me just talk about this real quick. We'll just go over it real quick. So, PlayStation All-Stars Battle Royale, if you haven't done the online for that, hop on and do that. It literally takes a half an hour. You can do the online. Easy. Okay, easy peasy. Let's talk about some other shit. Warhawk. Okay, Warhawk, if you haven't started it yet, if you wanted to start it and get the platinum, it's about a 2,000 hour platinum. That's like ballparking it. I don't know how accurate that is, but people are saying around 2,000 hours, and the time between like now and when the server shuts down on October 25th, there's only like 600 to 700 hours if you played 24/7 between those times. So there's not physically enough time left before that server shuts down for you to get all the trophies and get that platinum. So if you have Warhawk on your list, I would suggest, it's whatever. I mean, I sadly have it on my list because I played it back in 2012 for fun. This is when I was just adding games to my list for shits and giggles and just playing whatever. It's a great game. Kind of disappointed the servers are shutting down. And the last game that's going down is, what am I doing here? The last game that's going down, Twisted Metal. Now, Twisted Metal is a game that was in my thought for the last few months, really. As I was doing all these multiplayer games, it was one that kept coming up because I was like, it's not too bad. It's not too bad of an online grind. Probably would take a few weeks to a month max to do it. Now they announced the server shutdown. They say again, everything's shutting down October 25th, and I just think to myself like, there's not enough time. Like, you can obviously cheat the 30-day trophy. That it doesn't take 30 days, right? But still, that was part of my complaint to Sony was, you have this trophy for 30 days, but you didn't give 30 days until the server shut down. It's kind of like the whole thing with Crysis 2 all over again. So there's probably enough time to do it, but I don't want to be riding on the edge the whole time and just stressing myself out for no reason. I don't have it on my list, so I'm not really hurting myself not doing it. Now, I told myself and I told a few other people that if they extend the server shutdown 3 months, 3 months more, or they extend it till March or whatever, if they extend it anywhere past what they're doing now, I will 100% go in for it and do it, because then I won't be stressing about it. I won't be, oh fuck, I only have like 3 weeks to do this, 3-4 weeks to do this. I'll actually have a little more time. So if they extend the server shutdown, I'm all for going for that platinum, but I need to get an extension on the server shutdown. before I talk about a few other things in my games that I'm playing this upcoming week, I do want to note one thing. Now, there's something going on right now, obviously. Like I said, all the server shutdowns. And if you watch my stream on Sunday, I kind of broke this down. But if you notice, the servers that are shutting down this month, in October, or the servers that are shutting down in October, all three of those games are Sony games, published by Sony. PlayStation All-Stars, Twisted Metal, Warhawk. All published by Sony, all being shut down on the same day. That's kind of strange, isn't it? So what I ended up doing was I did a little bit of digging, and I looked into games. So what I did was I went to Twisted Metal first, and I said, okay, Twisted Metal, it's published by Sony Computer Entertainment Inc., SCEI. So I said, okay, well, let's go look at a few of the games that Sony's published, and let's see how many of them are actually still up. So just running through the bottom of this list. Well, first of all, let's start at the top here. They published Kill Strain on PS4. If you don't know, that game already shut down. It literally shut down months after it came out. So I mean, when I saw that, I was like, okay, well, this is wonderful. We're off to a good start. So the other theory is this right here. If you just look at a few of their games on the bottom here, and just scrolling through the list of these games, a majority of them that are on the PS3, like 80 to 90% of them are shut down, or they're going to be shut down. So if you just go through here, MotorStorm Pacific Rift down, Resistance 2 down, Warhawk going down, Killzone 2 down, SOCOM down, any of the MLB The Show games down, White Knight Chronicles can't do that, Ghostbusters down. Okay, well, we see Uncharted 2 here. Okay, Uncharted 2 is still up. Let's go up a little farther. Maybe there's a few other games above it that are still up. No, next game we see MAG down, MLB 10 down, Mod Nation going down, GT5 down, iPet down. I mean, are you getting the gist here, right? We've only gone through the first page. Killzone 3 down. You're getting the gist, right? I go through the next page, you're going to see the same exact stuff. They've got games here that are down. MotorStorm Apocalypse down. SOCOM 4 down. White Knight Chronicles 2. Resistance 3. The online is down. You getting the point here. Uncharted 3. So, the theory I'm making is Sony is slowly shutting down their PS3 servers for some of these games. So what I would suggest you do, this is just a suggestion from me and a little bit of research, not too much research, just a little bit, and I'm not a doctor or anything, but I would suggest to go for some of these older Sony games, like now. I'm planning on doing Uncharted 2 shortly, very shortly. I've already done Mod Nation. Most of the stuff on here I've done or I had no interest in doing. So Uncharted 2, I plan on doing. I've done like this, it's whatever. Keep going here. Uncharted 3, I would like to do. I've already done Ratchet and Clank All for One. If you haven't done that, hop on that. Takes like 20 minutes. What else we got? Twisted Metal, going down. They shut the Gravity Rush stuff down, I'm pretty sure, if I remember correctly. But you're getting the point here, right? A lot of these games are down or are going down soon. So I would suggest to kind of look through this list and try to get these games done. And if you don't know what list this is, it's literally go on PSN Profiles. Let's see if I can find where the fuck I'm going. Go on PSN Profiles, go to like Twisted Metal, and right here under Publisher, you can click on Sony Computer Entertainment Incorporated, and it'll bring you up all the games that they've published. So I would try to do these games that are still up as soon as possible. But that's just me. Anyway, that's about the server shutdowns. Like I said, Twisted Metal will be in the realm if the server gets an extension. Warhawk completely out of the realm, and PlayStation All-Stars Battle Royale, I've already done it. The other server shutdown, that's happening in like a week and a half. I just already platinumed the game, Mod Nation Racers. If you haven't started Mod Nation, don't. You don't have enough time. I mean, if you had enough alts, you would have enough time, but I would not start it. That's way, way too close to the server shutdown. Just getting to level 30 alone is going to be a pain in the ass in like about a week. So stay away. If you haven't started Mod Nation, just don't start it. If you've started it, try to finish it up. I've had 2 people that I've helped their games have actually broken on them with the whole upload thing, not letting them take the stuff down that they've uploaded, and they haven't done the dumb shit where you upload multiple times in a day. Nope, we were being extremely safe with it, and it still glitched on them. So I don't. I'm fortunate that mine didn't do that. But if you haven't started this, do not, just don't even go through it. So kind of same thing with Guitar Hero Live. I don't know how long the million strums is going to take, but I mean you're pushing it if you're going to start it now. I think you get like what 2 months. 2 months. I mean it's enough time probably, but ooh. The other game that you're seeing under Mod Nation Racers is Uno. So on Friday, I had a few people at me about finishing Uno. So I mean, we just banged Uno out. We basically broke the game, got a shit ton of trophies. I did the single player, finished it up, and yeah, just finished Uno. So that just gave me another completed game. So this week I've done a lot. More of it was on the weekend. Completed Uno, completed and platinum Mod Nation Racers. Did a good amount of stuff in Destiny 2 and did a good amount of stuff in Guitar Hero Live. So I'm feeling pretty good about myself. So what do I plan on doing in the next upcoming week? So obviously, again, chipping away at Destiny 2 slowly but surely. This weekend, probably going to try to do the raid in Destiny 2 or a decent amount of it. I have a friend coming back that went on a trip, so we'll actually be able to try to do the raid this weekend. Also, Guitar Hero Live, it's going to just come down to strumming. I'm going to do the plays. I'll get the plays done this week, so I don't have to worry about that. But a majority of that is just going to come down to strumming. So it's going to be me just strumming in some free time. So it'll be between Destiny 2 DLC and strumming in Guitar Hero Live. It sounds like a very, very exciting week, right? Very exciting. No, what is coming out on the 2nd? The Tuesday. Well, it's technically coming out Friday, but since I got the gold edition, it's coming out on Tuesday. It's Assassin's Creed Odyssey. Now I'm debating if I really want to start this day one. Probably will. But I don't really want to put too much time into Destiny 2. I don't really want to put too much time into the DLC. Like I said, I'm kind of burnt out by it right now, and I need to strum in Guitar Hero Live. So that's kind of what I'm dealing with. And again, like I always say, this is always in the realm here. But as you can see at the top of the list, we got Destiny 2. That keeps plucking me right there. And then at the bottom, Uncharted 2 and 3. I don't know when I'll start Uncharted 2. I'm hoping soon. I meant to send a message out the other day in the Discord server, kind of letting people know that I'm gonna be starting it. It'll probably be, I want to say midweek, but probably not. It'll probably be this weekend, end of this week to this weekend. I'll probably end up starting that. Hopefully. And then obviously once Uncharted 2 is done, right to Uncharted 3. I know Uncharted 3 is a bitch, but right from one to the next. And then hopefully I can get those done. I've really wanted to do on Watch Dogs 2 and finish Middle-earth Shadow of War DLC, but again, not enough time in my day. I've got to kind of prioritize stuff because I don't have enough time in my day. And that's that. And then obviously we always got the good old, what's going on here? What is this? What is this? We got the good old games list, which I've updated from put Uncharted 2 on top. A few other things. I'm still trying to work with Carlos since, we're going to be boosting together a majority of the time again. I'm trying to figure out what exactly we need to play it because he's game flying stuff, so it's kind of up in the air. One thing I do know that they just released a teaser for Dirt Rally 2.0, so I would like to start Dirt Rally. At least get some of the stuff on the bottom done, like these online events things. Try to do that. That would be a goal, and then hopefully just try to platinum it as well. But technically, the way that I platinum things, how I do it on release dates, technically Dirt Rally would be the next game that I would need to platinum in the Dirt series or Dirt franchise. So maybe soon. I don't know. There's a lot of stuff that I want to do, but again, I just don't really have enough time in my day to do stuff. But again, it's been a very productive weekend. I got a lot of ultra rare trophies. I got a new platinum trophy for my trophy cabinet, so trophy cabinet's looking good. Trying to work to get all of those trophies in that trophy cabinet below 2%. If I ever get them all below 1%, I've wasted too much time playing games. That's all I'm gonna say. Anyway, I hope you guys did enjoy the video. Let me know what you guys have been playing down below. I would love to know what you guys have been up to, what you plan on playing. If you're getting, what are you looking forward to this fall? I mean, obviously, me, I'm a huge Assassin's Creed fan. I mean, I don't know if you know this. I don't know if you know this or not, but I'm kind of a big Assassin's Creed fan. I mean, we'll just leave that there. We'll just leave that right there. I'm kind of a big Assassin's Creed fan. I played Brotherhood when it came out. Day one, played the multiplayer, loved it. I've basically bought every Assassin's Creed day one since Brotherhood. Besides Black Flag, because I waited till I got my PS4 for that one. That was a little niche right there. A little glitch in the system there. But no, I love Assassin's Creed. I own basically every game. I want to go do the Ezio collection and all the Chronicle games. Even though the Chronicle games are kind of ass, I kind of like them. They're interesting side-scrolling games. But yeah, I want to go and play all the Assassin's Creed. So I'm really looking forward to Odyssey coming out this fall. Obviously, I mean, you got to be looking forward to Red Dead 2. I mean, if you're not looking forward to Red Dead 2, what are you doing? What are you doing? But yeah, I hope you enjoyed the video. Down in the description below, you'll find links to a bunch of things. My Twitter, you can follow me over there at SnickelYT. Keep you posted on all those new platinums, boy. Have some discussions, tweet some stuff out. You know, it's Twitter. I'm out there talking. I got my link to my Twitch channel, which I keep saying that I do want to stream more, but the problem is between Destiny 2 and Guitar Hero Live, I really don't want to stream those games. So I don't, but follow me on Twitch if you haven't already. I'm thinking about maybe streaming some Red Dead Revolver before Red Dead 2 comes out. Maybe this weekend, end of this week, something like that. Might throw it on the list. You know, might throw a little curveball. But go ahead, follow me on Twitch if you want to. That's up to you. But yeah, I hope you enjoyed the video. If you did, subscribe if you haven't already, and I hope to see you all around sometime soon.